Hi, we hope you'll join us for the next edition of the morning show as Donna Mills, the lovely star of Knots Landing, stops by.
And we'll take a look at you, Regis, pumping some iron with Dukes of Hazzard star John Schneider.
I hate to show him up like that. And also the governor of New Jersey, Thomas Kean, will be here as well.
And we'll also talk about credit, how to get it and what to do if yours is poor.
And the lovely actress Natasha Kinski will be here from the movie Exposed.
Tomorrow morning at 9.
Bianca Jagger, 7:30 tonight.
Oh, Derek. Come on in. Thank you. How are you? Yeah. I am sorry to break in on you like this, but I just want to make a few things clear on the Devereaux case.
It's all right. I don't mind taking a break from all this cops and robbers stuff.
How's it going?
Controlled chaos.
Oh, at least it's controlled.
I was being facetious. This stuff's coming in buckets.
Look, I won't take up much of your time. I just really want to share some good news with you.
I hear you've been having good news with the Devereaux case.
Oh, yes. This looks like it may be the most important breakthrough yet. We know who has the phone book.
You're kidding. That is good news.
Yeah, more important than that, we know where it is.
Well, if you're sitting here casually telling me this, then it must be here in Monticello.
That's right.
Where is it?
Patricia Devereaux has it.
Ian's ex. Well, I'll be damned. Right in his own backyard. Does he know about it?
Oh, yes.
So I guess Raven's been on her toes, huh?
Raven has been wonderful. Without her, we'd never have gotten this far.
All right, well, tell me, how does Patricia Devereaux figure into all this?
Well, now, oddly enough, she has no record of espionage activity. We've checked her out thoroughly, and up until now, anyway, she's clean. She might not even realize what she has, but that doesn't really matter. The important thing is we have zeroed in on the phone book at last.
All right, great. We should make a move on this fast before the situation changes.
No. Patricia Devereaux has probably had that book for some while, so we can afford to take another few hours. Ian is meeting her at her apartment this evening to pick it up.
I see. You want to catch Devereaux with the goods in his hands.
Exactly. But I want no police involvement, Chief. Now, this is a CEA problem, and our people are going to handle it.
No, sure. I understand. This is your case. But I'll be here late tonight, just if you need any assistance.
All right. I appreciate the offer. I'm sure we won't. Oh, look, before I go, I really want to thank you for your cooperation throughout this entire affair. You have been a great help.
Well, it's a little soon for that, isn't it?
Well, now we're darn near the end.
Seems a little premature for congratulations. I'll wait until you got Devereaux in custody and you got the phone book in your hands.
All right. Just a few more hours, Chief. Oh, I'm certain of it this time. We've reached the end of the road.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Pampers. America's mothers trust their babies to Pampers dryness. And by All Temperature Cheer, tough on dirt at today's cooler temperatures.
Remember roller rinks? I always skated with my Steady Eddie in my favorite white pleated skirt, at least till creepy Jimmy Carlson started showing off.
But Mom cleaned it with Cheer and hot water. Today, I wash differently, in more warm and cold water. And Cheer knows it. That's why today's All Temperature Cheer is so tough and warm and cold. How tough? Tough enough to clean these in warm, and tough enough to clean this collar in cold, and without pre-treating. Here's that collar. Cheer cleaned it in cold without pre-treating. And these, Cheer did great in warm. See? Cheer's changed with the times. Even roller skating's changed. But I think I can adapt.
In today's cooler temperatures, you can trust today's Cheer.
Neither rain nor snow, close, will keep me from delivering this remarkable new diaper. New fitted Pampers with Stay Dry gathers.
Pampers are fitted. Terrific.
Now they help protect your baby from wetness right down to his toes. Pampers' new Stay Dry gathers mean a drier baby on the outside.
And they still have the cushion quilted lining?
Yep, that helps keep baby dry on the inside.
That's wetness protection, right down to his toes.
New fitted Pampers at a Pampers price.
A Pampers price. Great.
New fitted Pampers help protect your baby against wetness right down to his toes. I could use some wetness protection right now.
Hi.
Hi. Where's Miles?
He had to go do some work down at the police station, but he should be back very shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going discoing tonight?
No, I'm going to have dinner at the Rock Garden.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Maybe things are coming back to normal again.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, Geraldine called me again and wants to know if you've made a decision about when you want to come back to the studio.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to wait a little while.
For what?
Well, until things settle down for all of us. Would you like me to wait until Miles gets home, or?
No. Why do you say that?
I just thought maybe you'd rather not be alone.
No, I'll be fine, really. If I need somebody to talk to, I'll go upstairs and have Adam tell me a story.
Okay, if you're sure.
I'm positive.
Good night. I won't be home too late.
Good night. Official notice, the people of the state versus Nicole Kavanaugh. Let's see, it's scheduled to begin on... God, that's only 10 days away. I can't believe it. I'm going to actually have to go on trial.
I'll be there too, Mrs. Kavanaugh. I'll be there to see you go on trial for something your husband did. What fun! It's going to be wonderful to see you both suffer.
Oh, dear, I can't believe it.
Happy anniversary, darling.
3.
To hell with it.
Well, wait a minute. Who knows we're here?
I don't know. This is supposed to be a hideaway. Obviously, it's not well enough hidden. Hello.
Hello, Mike. It's Derek.
Oh, hello, Derek.
You just get in there?
Just walked in the door. How did you find us?
I'm a cop, remember?
Look, pal, I'm here alone in this room with a beautiful woman. Need I say more?
All right, well, then I'll make it fast. Cameron was just here in my office a few minutes ago. He's ready to move in on the Devereaux case. Devereaux's ex-wife is about ready to hand over the phone book to him in her apartment tonight.
Are you going to be there when Cameron arrests Devereaux?
No. I got the distinct impression that Cameron doesn't trust the Monticello Police Department. He told me to stay away.
Well, I don't think it's that he doesn't trust the police. Maybe he's just going on the theory that too many cooks spoil the broth.
Well, I wish he thought about that before he involved a half-dozen civilians in this case and started manipulating all of our lives.
Yes, it would have been a lot easier on everyone, including Nancy and Valerie.
Well, I will be very glad when this case is solved, resolved, and out of my office.
I'll be glad to say goodbye to it also. Furthermore, Chief Mallory, I'll be glad to say goodbye to you, too. There's a certain amount of foot-tapping going on at the moment.
All right. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I just wanted to let you know. And, happy anniversary. Good night. Yes, Helen. All right. No. Ask him to come in. Thank you. Hello, Miles.
Hello, Derek.
Come on and sit down.
Thank you.
How's Nicole?
Not exactly in the best of spirits. We received official notice of the trial this morning, as you well know.
Mike wanted me to tell you that he will do everything to see that his office keeps things moving as painless and as quickly as possible, within the law.
Yeah, sure.
When is the trial? What, 10 days from now?
Yes. But there's one thing very wrong with this trial, Derek. No matter how quick and how painless the DA's office tries to make it, they will still have the wrong defendant.
I think we have been through this a dozen times
Well,
already.
I'm going to go through it again and again until I get somebody to listen to me.
You please stop pulling this down on yourself. And stop trying to take the blame. Nicole has confessed. Accept it.
I can't accept it. Now, how the hell am I going to get you and Mike to change your minds about the indictment?
There's nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing. Nicole retracts her statement, and that changes the whole story. But until then, the indictment stands. There's nothing that Mike can do. There's nothing that I can do.
10 days until the trial starts.
I know that's a very brutal reality, but you're going to have to face it.
10 days to get Nicole to change her mind. Wait a minute. Maybe there is a way to get her to tell the truth.
So you're saying I'll make more money if I use cheaper ingredients and fillers?
Yes, you will.
No, I won't. Young man, you might know bookkeeping, but you don't know a thing about Hillshire Farm smoked sausage. People buy my smoked sausage in Polska, Kielbasa, because I make it with farm fresh cuts of pork and beef, hand-trimmed, lean and tender.
Dinner's ready.
Quality meat makes Hillshire Farm
Delicious. I wouldn't change a thing.
Hillshire Farm, now with recipes right on the label.
Next to my big kitty, I adore the big taste of chocolate in this little Hershey's Kiss. Quiet, Woodrow.
For the big taste you can't resist, it's the big taste of chocolate in a little Hershey's Kiss.
That's my big friend. I love the big taste of chocolate in this little Hershey's Kiss.
Hershey's Kisses, the little kiss with the big taste.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Would you mind if I joined you for a few minutes?
Actually, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm expecting a friend.
I don't see that there's any harm in just talking, do you?
I don't see any harm, no, but I also don't see the point.
Jody, no matter what you think of me, it's not like you to be rude. Maybe it's the company you've been keeping.
I'll ignore that. Now, if you've come here this evening to annoy me, you've succeeded.
Maybe you're getting angry because you finally realized how wrong it was for you to just cut me out of your life, but you won't admit it.
Oh, boy, your ego is just amazing. What difference does it make why we split? We split. Gavin, we're different. We have different interests. We've changed.
I haven't.
How can you sit there and look me in the eye and say you haven't changed? I know that you're having an affair with Camilla Devereaux. I mean, you're practically living at her house. Can you deny that?
No, I can't deny that.
Well, it's not that I'm judging you or I care what you do, but I really think you're a hypocrite to say you haven't changed.
Jody, I'm just trying to tell you that I haven't changed one bit because of it. And I'm not being hypocritical.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
It's the same old thing, isn't it? You don't want me, but you get sore if somebody else invades the territory.
You know, I don't know what you're doing. I don't even know why you're here, but get this through your thick head. I don't care who you
Baby,
see
what's happening?
or when you see them.
Hey. Yo, Slick, what you doing, man? Warming up my seat?
Yeah, I just stopped by to say hello.
Oh, that's touching, very touching. But let me give you some advice, my friend. There's 3 things you don't do in life. 1, you don't spit into the wind. 2, you don't talk about what you could have been. And 3, don't ever, ever get in my face again, or you're a history. Understand me? See you later. In your next life, man. That's your old boyfriend, Gavin Wiley, right?
Ancient history.
Yeah, what was he doing here anyway? Was he bugging you?
No, I told him I didn't want to see him anymore.
Well, it seemed to me you were telling him off when I came in.
Nothing to it. We just agree to disagree.
Well, I hope the boy got my message. Anyway, I've been doing some reading up on your sister's case, and it seems to me some lady reporter wrote a lot of stories about her.
That's Nancy Carr, good friend of the family.
Yeah, that's the one. Only from the stories I got that your old boyfriend ratted on your sister.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, why you're not seeing him anymore?
That's one reason, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was a two-bit punk to do something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a better reason. And the better reason is me. And you know something? I don't want you seeing nobody else but Preacher. You understand that, huh?
You're late.
A day late.
Isn't this Tuesday?
The dinner party was last night.
Why not join us for leftovers? Cold fried chicken.
I'll refry it.
Won't it taste greasy?
Not with Crisco oil.
Looks crispy. Mmm, delicious, not greasy. And I missed this last night?
Yeah, this and Diane. Your date?
Crisco oil for fried foods that taste great, not greasy.
Well, howdy. What you got there, youngster?
No piece of Mom's kitchen tile.
Good grief. This tile's the color my floor used to be, but look at the difference.
That's 'cause there's ground-in dirt stuck in those little crevices.
You need spick and span every time.
But is it safe?
For no wax? Sure. It cleans into crevices and lifts out ground-in dirt that dulls your floor's color.
Beautiful, Minnie.
Nice going, Ma.
Spick and span every time helps show your floor's true colors.
After an afternoon of this, you're not just tired, you're exhausted. That's why one thing waiting for every player in the NFL is Coast Deodorant Soap. With its stimulating scent and lather that feels terrific, Coast refreshes you and restores you and picks you up in a way no other soap can. And if Coast can help after this, imagine how it can make you feel after a day in the office. No tired is too tired for Coast.
Hey, Chief. You know, I've been seeing your face more than I care to lately.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
You're here to bug me, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll make it fast, because I'm up to here with it.
Look, I want to make my investigation of Spencer Varney official. I think he's got several good reasons why he just may have wanted to see Nora Fulton dead.
All right. All right, you got 10 days to come up with something on Barney. If you don't have it by then, when the trial starts, that's it. It's over. You're out, okay?
Thanks, I got it.
Now, my life would be a lot easier if you would get out of here. I got other things on my mind. Bye.
I can take it.
Now, let's see.
Ian, you're early. Richard, I wasn't expecting you.
Patricia, don't tell me you've forgotten our dinner date.
Dinner? Oh, no.
You have, you wicked girl.
You mean it was supposed to be this evening?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what's happened to me. I must have lost my mind somewhere, but where? I just don't know. I do apologize.
It's no matter. It's not unheard of to break a dinner date. But as long as I'm here, you're there, we seem to be ready, why don't we just go?
Look, I feel like a complete fool, but I've already made other arrangements this evening.
Oh, well, that's a pity.
Well, you see, my ex-husband's coming over. We have to discuss some financial and legal matters. I hope you understand.
I hope I do, Patricia.
What do you mean?
I hope you plan to give Mr. Devereaux back what you stole from him.
What did you say?
I think you heard me clearly. You stole something from Ian Devereaux more than a year ago, while you were still in the process of getting your divorce. You probably thought of it as a kind of amusing revenge. Well, certain people didn't find it amusing, myself included.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the package you intercepted, a small package containing a key and a note marked with 3 words, Octavian Club, Constantine. I see you do remember.
Well, I still don't see what this has to do with you.
I sent that envelope to Ian here at Monticello. By registered mail, I have the signed receipt. Unfortunately, it didn't occur to me that the signature might have been forged.
I don't understand. Who are you?
Richard Scanlon, when I feel like it. Usually I just use a code name. It's Constantine.
Oh, my God. Then you mean that time that we met at the fundraising party?
That's right, I contrived to meet you. It was necessary.
But why?
Because you single-handedly destroyed my career. I've spent years building up my reputation, and you ruined it in 5 minutes by using that key.
I think you'd better leave right now, Richard.
I'm willing to go. I just want you to make sure you're going to be generous when your husband gets here.
You get out of here right now.
And when you give him the package, I'd appreciate it if you'd give him my name. You do remember it, don't you? Constantine.
Oh, hello. Hello, folks.
Hello.
I just wanted to be sure that this room was all right.
Oh, yes, thank you, Mr. Weiser. It hasn't changed at all.
Oh, you know my name. You've been here before. Honeymoon, maybe?
Well, no, not exactly, but it was the first year we were married.
And that was 20 years ago tomorrow.
Well, how about that? 20 years is a long time for marriage these days. 20 minutes is usually the way.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Weiser, tell me, do you still have that sweet little garden out back? I remember talking to a woman there. She was so proud of her roses.
Oh, that was my wife. She passed on 4 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, she was very much into raising roses. I took up the hobby, too. Started raising hybrids. This is one that I call Betty Ann. That was her name.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yes, pretty like she was. Thorny like she was, too. Well, I sure hope you enjoy your stay here.
Well, we're not going to be too long, unfortunately, just for the weekend.
Well, if you need anything, just bring the desk. If nobody answers, just keep on ringing. You know, I'm a little hard of hearing, and I sleep a lot.
We'll remember that.
Oh, and if you have any valuables, you might want to put them in the wall safe. It's over there behind that picture.
That's right. I remember that. That was so odd. I always thought that was so unusual.
Well, that was my old man's idea when he started this hotel. Yes, he had a safe downstairs. But when somebody came in and bashed him over the head, he decided that he'd let everybody else take care of their stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't bring too many valuables with us, Mr. Weiser.
Well, I'll say good night, then.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Last.
Oh, honey, it really hasn't changed much at all, has it?
No, looks pretty much like it did 20 years ago.
Except I remember the wallpaper had roses, probably Betty Ann's influence.
Oh, and the bed's a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
Didn't it have a feather mattress on it then? Kept sagging in the middle?
Did it? I never noticed.
And we brought a bottle of champagne with us then, too. But when we opened it, all the bubbles were gone.
It didn't really matter.
No, it didn't. But something else has changed, too.
What's that?
You. You're much more beautiful now than you were in 1963.
And you're a much better liar now than you were in 1963.
No, it's true. You have grown lovelier every year we've been together. You know something? I can't wait to see you when you're 80.
Louise, I had a bad checkup, plaque on my teeth and gum line.
Oh, Harry, but haven't you heard the news?
What?
Look, Arm & Hammer Pure Baking Soda has been proven to remove plaque.
But is it abrasive?
Gentle as toothpaste, so go to it, Harry.
My teeth feel cleaner. Baking soda really removes plaque.
Harry, to remove plaque, it takes Arm & Hammer Pure Baking Soda and you.
Arm & Hammer Pure Baking Soda.
And don't forget, Arm & Hammer Pure Baking Soda to absorb odors in the freezer and the fridge.
I see your mom fixed you SpaghettiOs and meatballs.
Yep.
Why?
It's delicious. Why else?
Well, maybe she fixed them for you because they're more than just delicious. Did you know they contain more vitamin A than a glass of whole milk? Vitamin A? And as much protein as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Protein?
Even more iron than Brussels sprouts.
What's a Brussels sprout?
Kids may not know what's nutritious, but they do know what's delicious.
Franco-American is more than just
Delicious?
On Ryan's Hope,
Will you marry me?
Jill surprises Frank.
Will you marry me tomorrow?
Ryan's Hope.
Weekdays.
Hate this dress. Makes me look matronly. Maybe I'll wear the gray silk.
If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Real curl, real bounce, real swing, bop, bop. If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Real curl, real bounce, real swing, bop, bop.
If you want it to last,
Tony,
get a real perm.
Tony.
The soft and lasting perm.
If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Real curl, real bounce, real swing, bop,
See how good you can
bop.
look?
If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Real curl, real bounce, real swing, Tony.
The soft and lasting perm.
Real swing.
How did Dynasty net a Thornbird to star as Crystal's lover? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
Why did Fantasy Island's tattoos say they treated him like a monkey? This week's National Enquirer tells you. What 10 tips can arthritis sufferers count on to help sleep? Why will man evolve into a bizarre creature in years to come?
It's in the Enquirer.
How has Falcon Crest's heartthrob uncorked a new love? Find out in the Enquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, Jean Harris tells about her life in prison. We'll talk with Richard Chamberlain about his career after the Thornbirds. Next week, Donald Sutherland and Jack Lemmon on Good Morning America.
Tonight, Benson is busier than a Boy Scout trying to untie the knot when he winds up married to Krause. Then Billy Kirkridge and Grandpa Rodriguez trade homes on condos. After, Henry gets trapped in an elevator with Monroe, and it's too close for comfort. And Lisa's heartthrob turns out to be a heel. But will she give him the boot? It Takes Two. Tonight on ABC.
Tonight on ABC's World News Tonight, new revelations in the case of Nazi war criminal Klaus Barbie. Was he a CIA informant while living in Bolivia? Did our government protect the Butcher of Lyon? ABC News, uniquely qualified to bring you the world.
East side, west side, uptown and down. New York loves San Giorgio. Great spaghetti in the great spaghetti town.
Good afternoon, I'm Ernie Anastas. Coming up today on the 5 o'clock Eyewitness News, the British are here. Sailors from a warship are now on shore leave in New York City, but they're getting some strange warnings about our city. We'll have that report, and we'll also have this.
Family in Brick Township had questions for a year about their missing daughter.
The answer has come from Staten Island. I'm Gloria Rojas. I'll have a report.
Also, America's hottest romance novels and fans of ABC.
Plus the red hot rock of Prince.